don't know if you know this, but since the debate that did happen, one of the biggest sore spots that everybody is still irate with Trump about is the fact that he didn't denounce white
Oh God,
supremacy,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was 3 days later or 4 days later, whatever it was, like just before the whole COVID thing hit with him. He was on Fox News with Sean Hannity, and he blanket outright stated it. I do
Yeah.
not support. I do not, and he finally said it. And the best thing is, he finally says it, and not one liberal fucking media is talking about it.
Well, no, but on the same hand, he only said it because people said, "Why didn't you fucking say that in the debate?" If that
Yeah,
hadn't happened in the debate, he wouldn't have had that interview.
not in the slightest. No.
Um, so it's not like it's a very disingenuous. 4 days after you get fucking raked over the coals for 4 days straight about it, then you're like, okay, I'm gonna go on fucking Fox News and say it. Well, no, that's not really how it works. You had plenty of opportunity to say it during the debate, and you didn't because you don't mean it.
You've had 3.5 years to say it. Just saying. 3.5 years. You've had 3.5 years to say it once.
And then it's the only story in the news for 4 fucking days. Yeah. And everyone's calling you the biggest meathead ever in the history of the world. And then you're finally like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll say it. Well, no, it's too late.
There's definitely there's so much value to that term, too little, too late. There's so much weight to that statement. So, yeah.
I thought that only applied to sex, but it turns out no.
No. There are other reasons to be able to use that.
I always thought it was just a sex thing.
Man.
Yeah, too little, too late is followed right by I don't care, and then I'm asleep. So
it's too little, too late. I'm done.
One of us is very happy right now. Good night. I feel like if I stay awake any longer, I'm only going to make it worse for you. So I'm out.
I'm going to bed. I'll take eggs and coffee in the morning. Thank you.
A lot of my relationships would probably be wildly successful if I could have slept more and talked less. I probably would have been a lot better off over the years.
Oh, I bet you every single one of my exes would tell you the same thing. If Gord just shut the fuck up once in a while, we'd still be together.
Well, hey kids, we're going to need Gord to not shut the fuck up in little over 3 months when we're doing the 60-hour Guinness Book of World Records longest uninterrupted live webcast ever. So stick around. It looks like it's going to be StreamYard and Spreaker. I don't know what it is about Spreaker. I can't break away from them. And the more I've been exploring other platforms, I just like them better and better. Even though the customer service is shitty. Anyway, kids, stick around for more info on that and how you can participate and how you can help us be the Guinness World Record breaking fucking podcast. That's going to do a lot for this show. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Once this thing really starts steamrolling, snowballing, whatever you want to say, we're going to get a lot of exposure from it. It's going to be cool.
Yep.
We'll be right up there with Rogan again. He finally addressed the whole getting canceled thing.
Oh, did he?
Basically just telling them all to shut up. So I don't know how it's going to work out for him.
That sounds good on him. For him.
I like that he's not bending at all on that. You can't censor it. That would be like censoring our show. You can't. No.
If you want to know what our show sounds like censored, listen to the first 3 months.
Yeah.
That's what we sounded like censored.
No, we didn't even pull it off for that long. That good. I've been listening to the classics lately. Just seeing, what's good, what's not. So I got to dump some of them soon. So, I can keep archives, obviously, but I can't keep them online anymore. So I've been going through them, seeing what's the best of the best, and yeah, we weren't that good.
No. But that's okay. That's what they call that that's that learning curve.
I was better on my own, but I was boring as fuck too. So, that's the trade-off. And I think, whatever. Censorship in the podcast world doesn't make any fucking sense. If you don't like it, go listen to the other million.
Yeah. There's just no need for it. There's, what is it? 4.5? How many? How many podcasts are there? I mean, like, give me a break. Do you really need
roughly a million?
Roughly.
It's probably a lot more than that now. That's last year's number. But... And it seems to be a new one. There's a couple things I want to address before we get into things. Here's another thing. Celebrities doing podcasts, fuck you whiners on Facebook, all right? No one is not listening to your show because they're listening to some celebrity show. You didn't lose a listener to them. So shut up. Get over it.
I saw that fucking post. I'm just like, come on. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's like, it's not fair. I've been plugging away for fucking 3 years. Only got, 30 downloads, and they do one episode and they got fucking 40,000 downloads. Like, yeah, they're a celebrity. Everybody knows who they are.
Everybody knows who they are. And by the way, if those are your numbers, your show sucks. Change it.
Yeah. If you've been at this for 3 years and you only gotten 30 downloads, don't. Yeah.
That's I'm not blaming Brad Pitt for my slump.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Fucking can't get laid because Brad Pitt exists. Fuck.
Yeah. Chicks would be falling all over me if he didn't exist. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah. No, they would not. In fact, they'd probably like you less. And same with podcasters. You're not losing any listeners to celebrities. Fuck, there's not even one celebrity show I can think of that I would give a crap about. I listened to that Office Ladies one. That was fucking terrible.
I'm trying to think. I like Dax Shepard. I actually liked his podcast. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I do. I like him.
Is Dax Shepard really a celebrity? No, yeah, he totally is. If I didn't know who he was, I would never listen to it. So you're right. That's a good example.
Yeah. I just like him. His podcast is. I don't know. It reminds me of us in the sense because it's not a typical sort of format. He doesn't follow a format necessarily of podcasting directly. He just likes to sit down and shoot the shit with people, sort of thing. And I just think he's fun. I've never actually. I mean, funny thing though, like I haven't actually listened to it, but he's posted videos and I've watched some of the videos.
Right.
And he just has this little attic set up in his fucking house. It's way up in the attic on the top floor with a couple of couches. You just sit down and chill.
That's what I like about the what is it, the bunny ears? Macaulay Culkin's podcast. Same thing. Very cool. Just chilling. They just drink in his apartment and talk about shit. His cat will walk by and the guests will play with the cat for 5 minutes. And I just listened to Tom Green on it. It was really good. The guy did some really heavy shit. So
Tom Green?
Yeah. Like just about his house burning down when he was married to Drew Barrymore, and he had ball cancer and his dad had prostate cancer at the same time. And
yeah,
that was a rough period for him. And you forget when the comedians are jackasses like that, like you forget that they're real people and they have real shit that happens to them.
Yeah. Especially a guy like Tom Green, who wasn't exactly, he was never respected or liked in the industry.
No, still isn't.
No.
That's because he's a jackass, and his show's pretty much crap for the most part.
Yeah.
I never really liked most of what he did, but
his talk show was fucking horrible.
Yeah. A big cult following though.
Yeah. He had on his talk show, he had the lead singer from the band Jackal.
Oh,
remember
nice.
them? They had that song called The Lumberjack where he always got the chainsaw. Well, that motherfucker came out. Yeah. That guy came out on the show and he brings his chainsaw with him, and he comes out and he starts chainsawing off pieces and shit of Tom Green's desk, and Tom Green got pissed at him, like really mad.
That's
He's like,
funny.
I have no fucking budget. What the hell are you doing? So he just ruined his whole thing.
Yeah, that's how Bobcat Goldthwait ruined his career. So I'd be careful with that funny tactic.
Yeah.
It was awesome. My hat goes off to him for what he did, and it was fucking hilarious. But never worked again after that.
Nope.
For those of you who don't know Bob Goldthwait, well, fuck, if you don't know what he did, then you're probably too young to remember who he is. But he was a very funny actor in the 80s. I quite liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And he went on the Jay Leno show and set it on fire.
So good.
And then Jay actually played it really cool. He kind of laughed a little bit. They put out the fire and he sat down and he's like, so what the hell? And he's like, I just came here to burn stuff.
So good. Takes balls, man. Takes balls, and he did it.
Oh yeah, but that was it. He never. That's why you guys have never heard of him. But if you're curious, if you care about what me and Gord talk about, check out Police Academy 1 and 2. Check out Burglar with Whoopi Goldberg. I think that's probably his best work. Or his one, he did have his own movie he had a few, but Hot to Trot was his big movie.
Oh my God. Forgot about that.
But Burglar was fucking brilliant. His role in it was excellent. Anyway, Bob Goldthwait, funny guy. And I love that he burned down Jay Leno's set.
Yep.
It was a big fire. Like he just poured lighter fluid on his chair and lit it up. The whole chair goes up and it's all like polyester and styrofoam and fucking it went up quick. I would love to have the balls to do that. And who knows? Maybe he's a really smart investor like Andrew Dice Clay, and he's just got a shit ton of money and he can do that.
He was charged with 2 misdemeanors for that.
No, I did not know that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Just reading a thing about it here. It was in the middle of the interview.
Yeah, I watched it.
May 6th, 1994.
Jesus, I'm an old fuck.
It was doused with cups of water to put it out. But yeah, he was charged with 2 misdemeanors.
That's hilarious. That actually makes sense. It's California. They got all kinds of... They can get you with all sorts of shit.
Yep. That's just funny.
That's cool.
He was fined. He was fined $3,380.
That's all right. I'm sure he could afford that.
It's an expensive chair. When it comes down to it. Holy shit. I just buy him a new chair. What the fuck?
But then on the other hand, it could have turned out to be a Great White concert too. So.
Yeah, you just never know. And Great White's done it twice now, so.
Yeah. You're mediocre white now.
Great White, like the Flash that was their career.
Yeah, Great White. And we said it before, I'll say it again. For people getting Great White is not a good name to attach to yourself right now.
No. No, not at all.
I don't want to be known as the Great White right now. Someone's burning down your house.
It would be amazing if they went to do it like their next tour. They start their tour. First fucking show, it's just a sea of black people all wearing BLM fucking shirts, staring at them.
You mark my words. When Black Friday comes, we got some shit to deal with. This year's Black Friday is either going to be canceled or it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It'll probably be canceled. I'm sure they'll COVID. I don't see COVID ending by then.
No.
They've already canceled Halloween.
Only in the U.S., not in Canada.
Oh, I know. The BLM thing won't be big in Canada either, but